You know, we all think we know their stories. Mary Magdalene, Marilyn Monroe, Tracy Lords. But what if I told you that for centuries, the truth about these women has been shaped, twisted, and basically sold to the public? Well, today, we're gonna pull back that curtain and get to the real story.
Okay, so it really does sound like the beginning of a bad joke, right? A biblical figure, a Hollywood legend, and a really controversial star from the 80s walk into a bar. But the answer that connects them, it stretches across 2,000 years of history. And it's this: they were all trapped inside powerful myths that completely buried the truth of who they really were.
So, how does a real, living, breathing person become a myth? Well, it all starts with a process we can call the constructed woman. This is where complex, messy, real lives get boiled down into these simple and usually pretty damaging labels by really powerful institutions.
I mean, just look at this. The gap between what people think and what was real is absolutely staggering. The Bible actually shows Mary Magdalene as a major leader. She was there at the crucifixion, she found the empty tomb, and get this, she was the very first person chosen to go tell everyone else about the resurrection. They literally called her the apostle to the apostles. And yet for centuries, the story we've all heard is the one about the redeemed prostitute. That myth doesn't just twist her story, it completely erases her authority.
And look, this isn't just some dusty old pattern from ancient history. Let's jump forward to a much more modern icon, Marilyn Monroe. The myth, we all know it. The breathy voice, the giggly, dumb blonde. But the reality? She was an incredibly sharp businesswoman. She got so frustrated with being typecast and getting paid way less than her male co-stars that she went and started her own film production company. She spent a whole year studying serious method acting, and she fought the studio system tooth and nail for control over her own career. That whole persona was an act, but the industry found the simple, profitable myth much more convenient.
And then we have what is maybe the most troubling example of this, Tracy Lords. The public myth was the princess of porn, this powerful, in-control star of the adult film world. But the reality behind that stage name was Nora Kuzma, a traumatized and abused teenager who got into the industry when she was only 15 using fake IDs. The powerful myth wasn't just wrong, it completely hid the vulnerable, exploited child at the heart of the story. Of course, these huge, culture-defining myths don't just pop up out of nowhere. They're often cemented in place by one single pivotal moment, a defining scandal that locks in the public story, sometimes for generations.
You can almost think of it like a machine, you know? It's a four-step process. First, you